So hello everyone and welcome back to Kurejandi. This is episode 4 of this build on this Nordheim map from the Map Pack 3 Content Creator Pack from Cities Skylines 1. So we got some work to do here. We got a lot of demand for residential. And we're almost out of land, so we're going to need to buy a tile. Also, we are really short on elementary education. We are okay on high school, but we need some elementary education. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to Spruce Heights and we're going to put an elementary school somewhere right around in here. There you go.
So the next thing you want to do is to buy a tile. And I think we're going to do that here by Spruce Heights. I think we'll take this one right here. It's about $5,400. There's 2 available to us. We have enough money, so I think we're going to purchase this one. And now the next thing we're going to do is we need to expand Spruce Heights. We'll first do that by expanding the zoning out to almost the highway so we can get more space in there, and then we'll go into our building out of the roads and infrastructure. Okay, so that looks pretty good. All this is going to be residential zoning, but what I want to focus on right now is more of the commercial zoning right here in the front. I don't want to get too close to that plaza. I want to leave some breathing room for people to come in. I don't feel like you would have businesses right on top of the plaza. So I do want to fill some of this in though to cure some of the commercial demand. Let me take. I don't want that quite so close. I think right. We take this square off right there. I think that'll be good. And we want to make room to make sure that we have room for these roads to come down. I don't know that I will extend the roads later, but if I don't, then I'll come in and rezone them and let a business pull it in there. But I do want the option left open. I don't want to have to kill a business to create a road. And once. And just this little bit right over here. I think same thing. I want to make sure take care of that road. So the next thing I want to do is put a park over here by the football stadium. I think this park that we have right here with the lake in it will be really, really nice. I think it provides a great aesthetic across from the park, across from the football field. One thing I'd like to do is get a parking lot in here, but I don't have enough money for a large parking lot. I couldn't do it right there. That's still not very close. You know, if we used a couple of these smaller ones, I think we can get right next to the stadium right here and here. I think if we go right here and right here, I think that that will work perfectly. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good right there. So I really do think the one thing that we need here is that we need to put some trees in here. So I'm going to go put some trees in, and then I will be right back. Okay, so let's take a look at our park here, Robin Hill. So right now we're about 246 of 500, so we're about halfway to the visitors that we need to get to the next level, so we'll work on that. Next I want to look at the farming industry over here. And I do notice that we have met the volume level, but we're still short of the workers, so we have to work on that. We need to put some more processors and stuff out here to do that. The one thing about the farming out here is that these plantation type products, they're all in like the 20s, not in the 40s, like the 40 or 45 range. So I think we're going to be more suited to be focused on the cattle pastures right here. So we're going to put a cattle pasture right here and one right here. I think it's going to be about all the money we have for that. One right there. Don't have enough money to go over here, but I do want to try to get a silo right here in the middle of these, and so we can store some grains for the cattle. We're going to have to wait just a second until we get enough money to get that. It's a $6,000, so when you're just a little bit short, and I think once we turn that right there, yeah. Boom, baby. Yep, that's it right there. We can get it. Good deal. Good deal. Okay, as I mentioned before, the farmland is not the most fertile that we've seen on any map. So the farming fields do not yield as much as they could. They're yielding in the 20s per week instead of the 40s. So, but nonetheless, we still want to get some of these crop fields in, and we will get these set up right down here. I'll get one over there. Not really sure. I'm going to keep this area here for cattle pastures. It's not very, these are really, really low yielding areas. So let's go over here. And I think the one thing we want to do is, first thing, we got to get rid of this greenhouse. And we're going to make this oranges, I think. And I hate those greenhouses. I hate the way they look. Maybe they can grow year round, but I really hate the way they look. So let's go back to oh, there he goes. Our industry just leveled up, so we'll have a flour mill and a bakery available to us, along with a cattle shed. So we will be getting those in. We've got $19,461. So let's see what we can get in here. So the first thing I wanted to really start with is the flour mill, I believe. There it is right there. Yeah, the flour, 15,000. We're going to put it right here. So that leaves us with 6,300. The cattle shed is $12,000, and the bakery, I think if we go and look at the bakery is going to be $22,000. So we don't have enough money for that right now. I'm sorry, bakery is $20,000. Yes. So we don't have that kind of money right now. So we need to build that up a little bit before we can get those going. But once we get those in, that will really help us out tremendously on trying to make some money. This early part of the game, as you know, cash flow is a real issue. So we can only build as fast as the money that we have. So now that we have 15,000, we can put in the cattle shed, which will give us the animal products that we will need for the bakery. So let's try to put that in over here. I think we're going to have to put it over here in the back. Yeah, I think right here would be good. We can put it right there. So while we're waiting on the 5,000 population milestone, let's look at a couple of things in our policies. One thing we haven't done is looked at the policies. We can put in recycling. We can put in some parks and recreation, and recreational use is very popular. The school's out, so people will go to work instead of going to school. And I think if we go down and we can do recycling plastics, do we want to do that? I think we do want to do that. And then I think that we want to do the fishing license. We don't really have any places to fish right now, but we do want to have the fishing license in. So those are really the ones that I think we should use. The one thing also we need to do is go over here and increase our residential area, just so that we can get up to the 5,000. We're still about 100 people short. So let's build out a few roads here, just really quick. Go about. Looks like we're going to go about 400. Yeah, right there, 400, and then we can kind of build these roads out here. and one more right here. Cap all these off. And put the water pipes in there, and we oh no, we're covered. We're good. Okay, so we just got to zone those up real quick. We'll clean that little part up there because we don't want anybody building a small house right there. Okay, there you go. That gets us to 5,000. Okay, so with 5,000, we don't get a piece of land, we don't get a tile. That'll come at 7,500. But there's only a couple of things we want to do before we go in today's session. The first one is we got to get that bakery in. Okay, we finally have the money. We have $58,743 in the bank. We need to put the bakery in here because the bakery is going to help us make money, help us grow out of this cash flow crunch that we consistently find ourselves in at this level. So let's go there, and then we also want to put another processor or two over here for the forestry industry to get our jobs up, so that we can get that to the next level. I think we're going to put one. I'm not really sure. I want to put it in this area over here. I think right there is going to be good. No, right here. There you go. I think I like it right here. Not really great coming out of that tunnel, but that's okay. That's where it is. Then let's look over here. Let's find us a spot that we can put a processor in, or a barracks actually is what we really need. So that will help the jobs situation. So we have to be able to create enough jobs to get to the next level. We're meeting the production requirements. We're just not meeting the job requirements, the employment requirements. So let's look over here. I think most of this area is taken. It's hard to see. It's kind of dark, but I think this is already a forest area. Yeah. And actually that's a sawmill. Yeah, right there, a sawmill. Put a road right out here. So let's try this road right out here and see if we can put something next to that. I think we can put us we want to connect it up over here as well, so that we kind of complete that out. But I think we want to put a barracks, a forestry barracks, right in this area over here. Let's try. Yeah, we've got 23,000. We got enough money to do it. Go to forestry. There you go. Barracks. There we go, right there. Just scoot it over a little bit. And boom, there you go. All right, so let's take one more. Let's make sure we got water going out here. I think we're okay, and we are okay. Just need to get a little electricity hooked up, I think. And I think we're good. Okay, it's all good. So let's take a look at the forestry industry statistics before we go. And you can see that we're still looking for some employment, but we are making a profit at $422. So that's going to be it for today's episode. I want to thank you for joining. Remember, if you like the series, make sure you subscribe. Click the notification bell to get notified next time that we put out a video. And also give us a like. If you like the channel, you like what we're doing, please give us a like. That really helps the channel out a lot. So I guess that's going to be it for this time around. So I will catch you next time. This is Ken with Ken Tays Plays, and have a great day.